Alright, welcome back to the DIY solo stove. So I cut off the top of it, which will now be the bottom. Or actually I cut the bottom off of it, so that'll be the bottom. Now I went around here and each section of the grown-up finger is 1 inch. So I just kind of guessed it. Guess that? Look at that. Each finger joint is roughly 1 inch. So I just kind of went along here and go 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches. So drill these holes all the way around. I could do a walk around, but it's round, don't matter. And do the same thing here. This is like 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/4 inches, 2 1/4 inches. You can do all that math. There's some dudes over in Japan that make stuff like this, and they are amazing. They got clubs that they do this stuff, and who can do the most perfect one. When they come up and they measure all this to make sure it's right, and they do some beautiful work. But my work don't need to be that beautiful. It's going to be around a campfire, so I don't care too much as long as there's some symmetry to it, so that people can't pick it out. So what I did, now this thing still has a handle on the top. I set this here for balance. And to make sure this is, you could have it off this way or off this way or off that way, like the Leaning Tower pizza. You could try this and do like that, but be sure, don't forget about that pump right there, so that's going to throw you off. So this is probably the best way to do it. As long as this is level and just the workbench is level, then you can do it this way. I'll bring you up a little closer, you should be able to see. And that's level. And then, oops, that's pretty close. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is I'll take my Sharpie, wherever it went. Here we go. I'd really like to have my good Sharpie back. I don't know where it went. I'm the last person that had it, and I am lucky. Take this, which make a really big line. I don't want to lift it up because it took me a while to get that level just right. It doesn't have to be exactly level. It just needs to be close. Okay, so once you got that drawing there, remember, see the thickness of that? You're looking at right at, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it looks like about 1/16 of an inch. So you can cut it right here, and then those two edges would kind of bump like this. Be nice instead of it having a little reveal. Be nice if it just jammed right up against it like that. So what I want to do is I'll get a thin piece of something, which is about 1/16 of an inch, like this. And I'll go around and thicken up my line so that basically what I'll do is, when I got this hole cut out of the top, this will fit right over the top of it like that, and up against it. And I'll weld all around here, and pretty much, other than sanding off the paint, it's pretty much done. But I'm going to sand off the paint, and I'll round these edges here where they don't have dangerous sharp edges on it. We'll find more stuff to do with it, but try to make it as decent as possible. So hit that like button, And stay tuned for the next episode of Homemade Solo Stove. Thanks for watching. Later.